When I first came to this area, I was working one Sunday and I heard this noise. I asked someone, what's all that? They explained to me there was a convoy of trucks to take some disabled children out for the day. So I watched this for a couple of years and I decided I would want to be involved with this. So a few years later I joined East Coast Truckers, and now 15 years later I am now chairman of the charity, which I think is a wonderful thing. Now our convoy takes 86 disabled or disadvantaged children on a trip for the day. All our drivers and all our members are DBS checked. Some children come with their carer who are also given the day out. So we leave County Hall at 10 AM on the Sunday. We're signed off by certain dignitaries from Norwich, the Mayor, the Sheriff of Norwich. It's just a wonderful day out and the people lining the street is phenomenal.
I've been actually doing this for about 12 years now. It always brings me goosebumps every time I come and do it. It's such a well-worthy thing that we do for the kids. The kids love it. It gives them a chance to come and sit in one of these cabs where they see them going up and down the roads all day long. Just give them an insight and give them a day out as well, which is perfect.
So today we're going on a lorry, aren't we? Can you remember where we're going to? We're going to a fair, we're going to Pleasurewood Hills today on the lorry, and you're on lorry 55. We're going to spend the day there, and then we're going along Yarmouth seafront, and there's going to be lots of people waving at us. We can beep the horns, so it's going to be lots of fun. Yeah.
The charity itself not only supplies holidays, we supply outings to the children. We take the children to the circus in Great Yarmouth. We take them to the zoo. Now, none of these events would be possible without the support of the public and the efforts of our members throughout the year. Every year we have a day at the Forum in Norwich where we have various trucks and our exhibition trailer there. It's just to raise some money and raise awareness of the charity, of all the things the charity does. We have entertainment on the trailer, people singing. We normally have 5 or 6 trucks which are available for everybody to see. They are available for anyone to sit in, and hopefully as they've been sitting in the truck they give a small donation to the charity. The children love it, sitting in the truck and getting blasting air horns off. It's beautiful. A lot of people volunteer to perform on our stage for us. We've got to pay some expenses for them, but no one charges us an earth. It's all for the charity. On the Saturday before the convoy, we have certain trucks arrive on the Saturday evening because they come away from this area. We have trucks come from Essex. We even have trucks from Scotland for the day. So they come down, they spend the night there. All the trucks start to congregate from 6 AM on the Sunday morning. They are available for people to wander around and have a look at and see. The children start to arrive from 8 AM. They are allocated to their truck. They go and meet the driver. Every truck is polished to within an inch of its life. The drivers put a lot of hard work into making their trucks sparkle for the day. We have our dignitaries wander about and they judge a truck, best truck, which is a very hard job. I would rather them do that than me. It's just something nice for the driver to show us the effort is worth putting in.
Where is it? Oh, and that change of tone may make them feel.
Our convoy would not be possible, it would not be the spectacle it is without the assistance of the police. They arrive on the motorbikes and cars and they're as excited for the day as we are. Some of these police officers have been doing this for a few years now and they love it. They escort us all the way through to Pleasurewood Hills, spend the day and escort us all the way back. We have special constables on the streets at Great Yarmouth to assist. The motorcycles stop the traffic and you can see them, they're all just delighted to help. This year on our convoy, well, I think we've had it for a couple of years, the police arrive with a Porsche. People say, why have the police got a Porsche? They haven't paid for that Porsche. That Porsche has been donated to the police. So our taxpayers' money hasn't been wasted on a Porsche. It is donated from a local company for there to use, which it looks lovely at the head of the convoy. So they escort us all the way through Norwich. There are certain parts through Norwich where we see the public. We go past Carrow Road, and there's always a lot of people there. We come up onto Thorpe, past the church at Thorpe Green. We then progress onto the A47. The bridges over the A47 at Blowfield and Acle, I'm surprised they don't collapse with the amount of people on them. There are just hundreds of people around. We then come to the Acle roundabout, which is, I think the whole Acle was out this year.
Never seen so many people on the Acle roundabout. Roger that, Big Ned.
As we hit the Acle Straight, the air horns must stop. Because there are so much livestock, we don't want to scare the livestock in the fields, so there's no air horns allowed on the straight. The convoy proceeds up to the top of the straight where the sign says horns okay as we approach Vauxhall Holiday Park, and we start again. And the people come out of the holiday park, phenomenal. I get a phone call from the office there, see where we are, so they know how to put the cross on the tannoy, how close we're getting. You used to be able to hear it because it was coming, but you can't hear it with no horns. We then proceed all the way through Galston. A lot of truck drivers get bad press. They're driving big vehicles, people don't like the vehicles around, they get in their way when they're trying to get from A to B. But this shows that truck drivers all have a heart and they're giving up all their free time. The company's allowing us to use the vehicles to give children a day out.
Gets better every year, and they're wonderful people. They do a great job. They really, really do.
At the rear of our convoy, we have support vehicles. We have a breakdown truck. We have paramedic. We have ambulance. We hope nothing goes wrong, but in the event that something did go wrong, we are sufficient. We are self-sufficient to cover this. Everyone gives their time free of charge to this charity. We then get into Pleasurewood Hills where we spend the day enjoying, especially in the nice weather, with the children. Pleasurewood Hills is an amazing support to the charity. They have the facility for us to park all our vehicles. They help in any way they can. They give us a reduced entry for the group. So the children take their own picnic with them and we sit and have a picnic on the grass.
Basically we left home at 7:05 this morning to travel over to Norwich to do our first East Coast Truckers. How many rides have we been on? We've been on about 4 or 5 so far, haven't we?
5 or 4.
You've been on the water sheet twice, haven't you now?
Yeah.
I think it's great personally myself that this is obviously for children, like obviously our children, because you don't get many things like that. So it is great that obviously they do things like this.
I drive a Mercedes Actros and my position in the charity is Tail End Charlie, the very last one. This year, number 89.
It's the kids, it's their expression on their faces when they come, the way that they laugh, the way that they're happy and they go home satisfied and they've had a fantastic day and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter that leaves any problem they got or not got, and it just gives them a happy day. I think it's fantastic. What's your favourite ride
Ice
so
cream.
far? Ice cream, there you go. That's kids for you.
With truck number 81, we've got a Volvo NH12, which is a bonneted one like an American one, left-hand drive. Thinks he's driving through the day, sitting on the right-hand side.
He showed me the bonnet results.
You had a look at the engine, didn't
It
you?
was so cool.
And what did it say on the side of the truck?
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's a transformer, really.
Yeah. We went on the roller coaster, the marble roller coaster, didn't we?
The log flume.
Oh, the log flume. Did you like that one,
Got
Ted?
soaking wet, didn't we?
So it's truck number 9, an MAN, and that is with Cunardargle and Kettle Foods in Norwich.
Well, it was quite good. It was actually really enjoyable. I enjoyed seeing all the people and that. So
It's hard work, it takes a lot of time up, but all volunteers, everybody does their bit, and we do it for today. It's, you know, so nice to see all the children enjoying themselves. It makes it worthwhile. And everybody coming out as well to see, to support, wave. Brilliant, really good.
I've really enjoyed it today. It's been fantastic.
And Dale's your best driver,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We've come down from Lincolnshire, me and Simon, to do this. So we're not local, we've travelled, I think it's about 75 miles from our yard, just to the start of the convoy. So we've come down this morning to do the convoy today, to give him and little in there a day to remember, hopefully. It's a long day, it's a hard day, but boy is it is so rewarding, it's unreal, it's absolutely unreal. You're coming down that seafront, or you're coming through Galston, or wherever it is, you see all them people waving, you come round the roundabouts at Acle, it's packed, it's even, there's people everywhere, it is just, and he's there beaming away. If he goes home happy, with a smile on his face, job done.
Can I have a blue minion hammer, please?
We squash our hands.
Are we going on it?
We have heaps of fun, we do.
We have more fun than we're allowed to let on.
Yeah,
we do.
We don't tell you how much fun we're
It is a
having.
privilege to do it.
Yeah.
I've got to say, it is a privilege
It's an honour
to do
and a
it.
privilege. Yeah.
It's a long way, it's a long day, but it's worth every hour.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic to get them out, get them mixing, socialising, because that's sort of a lot of the problems. They don't have the social skills, so it's a great opportunity for everyone to come together in such a lovely group. Everyone's really friendly and warming towards each other, so it's really lovely.
Well, as a driver, you get the privilege to take a child out for a whole day and just give them an experience that they've never had before, and it really is, brilliant, and everybody's enjoying themselves. It's great.
Oh, it's great fun, yes. I come down every year to do this, it's fantastic. And I get to meet friends that I only see once a year. And every year is different. But it's good, yeah, really good. I really enjoy it. It's the highlight of my year.
East Coast Truckers are fantastic for the support they provide to the children.
East Coast Truckers are an amazing charity for the children more than the families, I believe.
It's an honour to lead it and the convoy. I've done 11 convoys now and led 3 of them. That's something else. The police kept pulling me along, but you try and keep it slow so they don't get big gaps in and try and keep them all bunched up. But we got there, that was all right. It's just a good charity to be in and do some good things. Have a great day like this doing the convoy. That's all about today, really, doing this.
You see the little kiddies, a lot of them that have never been in a lorry, they'll never be able to drive a car, never mind a lorry, and to ride up high to see out all over the fields, see the horses and that, that's what it's all about, really.
Public out there watching all today, and Yarmouth seafront tonight will be horrendous to go down there. That will get to you. We're out all year and public are donating and we got one lady, she's done last June for us, purely for the truck, just for this, and she raised over £2,000 for us. And she liked it and everything went well, and she's talking of doing it again next year for us.
We then proceed back from Pleasurewood Hills, back via Galston. People are out in the hundreds again. You even see, every year we see certain parts of this route where they have a designated party at this time every year. They're always out in the front gardens with the drinks and the little tables. It's just amazing. During the day in Great Yarmouth, we have our exhibition trailer, merchandise and tombola. It's Joyland, the American diner. They help us, they support us. We also go there in May, bank holiday every year, just to publicise the charity. We have different genres of music. Everyone's enjoying themselves, people dancing about on the street. Just makes it a wonderful day for everyone. We have one of our trustees, Darren Culling, who is in charge of our marshals on the seafront. Without Darren and the marshals who volunteer for the day, it would not be possible. They do an amazing job of keeping the people safe to try and keep them back from the vehicles. And people are 10, 20 deep when we get down through the centre, through Great Yarmouth seafront. As we come to Great Yarmouth, we take a detour for a parade along Great Yarmouth seafront. We start up at Hartman Road, trucks all congregate, lights, horns, lights all are flashing, and away we go. The support of the public on the seafront is phenomenal. And it is just amazing to see so many people waving to our children. You sometimes have a child who'll turn and say, why are these people out to me? They're only here to wave. Why are they all waving to me? It just brings a lump to your throat. It doesn't matter how big and tough some of these drivers think they are. Driving down seafront in Great Yarmouth on Convoy Day, everyone will have a lump in their throat and a tear in their eye.
Every year we hit the seafront up near the power station. We start making our way down, we get to the pleasure beach, and people start getting more on the pavements, and as you get further down, people is just packed. I've gone down some years and you can reach out the windows and tap them on the head, they're that close. You're made to feel like royalty on that day, and you think, I'm just a lorry driver end of the day, and then 27 years I've done it. And the feeling is just still there of that achievement, that, you know, what you're doing and the gratitude people give to you.
When we hit Marine Parade, it's absolutely brilliant. You hear all the crowds go and everything, and then you sound the horns, the lights flash, the whole lot, and you just see all the members of the public. It's absolutely brilliant. It's the best experience I've ever had. Really would recommend it to any hardened trucker, or even the most mildest of truckers. Absolutely brilliant. I love it.
As we get down to the end of Great Yarmouth seafront, the support is amazing. As we get onto Jellicoe Road in Great Yarmouth, because of the racecourse, that's another area where the air horns are not allowed until we get back onto Caister Road. As the convoy returns to County Hall, every driver takes his child back to where the children booked in, and they are given a goodie bag from the charity, and then the driver will wait until the child's parents collect him, and that is the driver's day done.
I've been involved with Convoy at different levels since 2006, and
Really?
I've never seen it like that. The pavements were absolutely jammed, and okay, we had good weather, but Yarmouth must have been heaving all day long. That was, you know, a pleasure to see.
Yeah,
Really good, isn't it?
the turnout was awesome.
Yeah.
Coming through Yarmouth, I've never seen so many people.
Never seen so many people.
Really,
It's been
really
a good
was.
day all round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a good negative off lorry drivers and the industry as a whole, so it's a good day out.
Yeah, it's just always just making someone else's day, really. That's the biggest thing. But that made a day to remember.
The whole experience was just wonderful, really. You know, you've got to be part of it to sort of believe, you know, how good it makes you feel, and it's great for the kids. Just a fantastic day all round. You know, it's top. Can't thank East Coast Truckers enough. You know, actually top guys.
I am very proud to be the chairman of this wonderful charity for the people who give up all their time, the support from the public. It is just an amazing event.